Hello and welcome to the channel. I am your host, Travieso Americano. Please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Do all of those algorithmic-y things that make the channel successful. I would appreciate it. You know, when you make these videos long enough, every once in a while you gotta walk something back. You know what I mean? Every once in a while you gotta say, I made a mistake, I spoke too soon. As you may recall yesterday in my Henry Cavill Superman video, I was effusive with praise for the WB. I was very hopeful that they were getting away from the woke trends and were looking just to make movies and television shows that were entertaining. I have to walk that back, unfortunately. I was hopeful that the DCEU would turn into something fun and watchable, something kind of like the MCU was about 5 or 6 years ago. That may not be the case. As you can see there, James Gunn is going to take the Kevin Feige type role with the DCEU. As most of you know, Kevin Feige is the guy at the MCU who runs everything. He's the roadmap for the MCU. He decides where it's all gonna go, and that's what James Gunn is going to be for the DCEU. He and another gentleman with the last name of Safran. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, except the fact that James Gunn has a serious case of Trump derangement syndrome. Not only that, he was fired from Disney and Marvel because he made some jokes about pedophilia and some other questionable content. He claims that these were jokes. He has since deleted these tweets, of course. He claims they were jokes, but were they? Were they really? See, you don't get the benefit of the doubt when you have TDS. When you are so anti-conservative and anti-my rights, James Gunn doesn't like my rights or your rights. He doesn't respect them. He doesn't respect your opinion nor my opinion. He would take away your right to vote in all likelihood. He would take away Trump's right to run for president in all likelihood. This is how far to the left this man is. And now he's going to be running the DCEU. And Twitter is all clapping. All the people, all the woke people on Twitter, all those liberals, yay, yay. And while I am concerned about the DCEU and where it's going, and like I said, how excited I was yesterday, and today I'm a little black-pilled about it. What's more concerning are these woke Twitter followers, whatever you want to call them, tweeters, these woke tweeters. And it's indicative of the rest of the left, the way they're reacting. They're celebrating that James Gunn is going to be at DC. Why? Because it's a loss. They view it as a loss for conservatives. It's not a loss. I don't have anything to do with DC. It's not a loss for me if they want to make bad entertainment that I don't pay for. I might not go see Black Adam now that they've done this. I was going to go give my money to the movie theater. I may not do that. One less ticket sold. You see, James Gunn and his pedophilia tweets, those are okay with the left. I wonder why that is. I wonder why that's okay with the left. But that's okay. It's okay that he would feel comfortable enough to tweet about those sorts of subjects and feel like he wasn't going to get any sort of repercussions at all. Yet here we are in a cancel culture society where conservatives are regularly canceled. Regularly. And they don't get to come back, generally speaking. Unlike James Gunn. See, when you're a liberal and you're in crazy liberal woke Hollywood, you can commit any crime against children you want, even if you were just joking. Just joking? Are you sure, James? See, usually when you joke about something, it's because you are very comfortable with the subject matter. I can make more jokes about politics than I can about engineering. Why? Because I don't know anything about engineering, but I know quite a bit about politics. And he made quite a few jokes about pedophilia. What does that say about James Gunn? What does he know about? What are the types of things that he is thinking about? That's what you talk about. You can see what I'm thinking about. Just go to my video list. You can see the political issues that I'm concerned about. You can see what goes on in my head just by watching those videos, by watching what I say and do. The same can be said for James Gunn. Now, I enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy, both 1 and 2. Suicide Squad was solid. A little iffy there. The script choice is a little iffy on that script for Suicide Squad, even though it was successful. So I don't have anything against James Gunn and what he has put down onto film, onto celluloid. I don't have any problem with that. What I do have a problem is the double standard. He may have committed a crime. Did the FBI investigate him after those tweets about pedophilia? Did the FBI investigate him? Conservatives are investigated if we post anything. If we just post, we're investigated. If we get on Twitter, or if we get on Getter, Truth Social, Facebook, anywhere, YouTube, anywhere, and we say anything even overtly political on the conservative side, you better bet the FBI is watching you. I know I'm on a watch list. Well, I don't know it. I presume it. I presume I'm on a watch list because that's the country we live in. We live in a country where you can make jokes about pedophilia and get one of the biggest jobs in Hollywood, where no one investigates you. Yet when you're a conservative and you're just posting on Getter, you're going to be attacked by the politicians, the liberal politicians, some rhinos as well. They're going to attack you, run you down, call you names, try to get you so you can't work. So this man, James Gunn, can make millions of dollars despite comments about pedophilia. But there are conservatives out there that have been canceled for nothing, that have been swatted, had their homes swatted. Swatting is when the police come to your home over a fake call from a liberal. The police come to your home and they SWAT. They have the SWAT team. People have been hurt. People have been killed from these. The left continues to use that as a tactic. Continually. But James Gunn, nothing happens to him. No one swats him. So they think, the liberals think that your statements about Trump, your baseline conservative statements, such as, I like the Bill of Rights. That would be an example. I like the Constitution. That is more dangerous and deserves to be investigated more than James Gunn and his pedophilia. There's no proof that James Gunn has ever done anything. All we know are about his tweets. We don't know for certain that he is engaged in any pedophilia. We don't know. But again, when you talk about something quite a bit, that's usually what you're thinking about. When you joke about something, that's because you know enough about it to make jokes. And he knew enough about pedophilia and other disturbing material to make jokes about it. He was fired. But I guess that doesn't hold in Hollywood, does it? It doesn't hold. They want your money, and they'll tell you in their movies how bad you are for what you think. How bad you are. But when it comes to their own malfeasance, when it comes to them, oh, it's okay. And it's funny because they're always so shocked. What? You mean what? James Gunn was so angry that he got caught because of his tweet. He didn't think he did anything wrong. Me? Yes, you. Because these people are encased in a bubble. In a liberal bubble, where they can say and do anything that normal people can't do. In this country, it's very quickly becoming you're either a liberal or you're shunned from society. That's where the politicians are pushing us. That's where the media is pushing us. That's where the corporations are pushing us. Corporate communism. The unholy trinity. The unholy trinity between the media, corporations and NGOs, and the government, and the liberals. James Gunn, he got a second chance. He got a second chance. There are people out there that have been killed by liberals lately. Killed by liberals. Just had it last week. Had it a couple weeks ago where the kid, I believe he's 18 years old, an 18-year-old man, on a Sunday morning. He was just out with I believe it was with college Republicans, something like that. And a liberal saw him, didn't like him, got in his car and killed him. Didn't try to kill him, killed him. But James Gunn gets to be ahead of the DCEU. That kid's sitting in a grave, and the media says nothing. How about the Marco Rubio worker who was killed? What about him? You see, this is getting to the point where conservatives are just fair game. It's okay to go out and kill a conservative. These internet trolls, these woke Twitter internet trolls, want us to die, and they don't even know why. They haven't even stopped to think why. They don't stop to think where they get their ideas and why they think that way. They don't stop to think about it. They're NPCs, of course. We all know they're NPCs. But they don't think. They listen and get the narrative from the politicians and the media and the corporations, and then they go and they just puke it all out online. And they celebrate when a possible pedophiliac is put in charge of the DCEU. And they're not going to go watch those movies. They didn't watch them before. They're certainly not going to watch them now. I mean, if these corporations think that there's some sort of groundswell of liberals that are going to come and buy all their stuff, come watch all their movies, ingest all of their food, all of their entertainment, they're sorely mistaken. These people don't do that. It's not like Star Wars has gotten more viewers since it's been helmed by the woke idiots and kowtowed to the woke idiots. It's gotten less viewers, fewer viewers. So these corporations have to have some way of making money. I wonder how that is. I wonder who's giving these multinational corporations the money to make ends meet. Where's it coming from? Where's it coming from where you can hire a James Gunn? Where you can flaunt so much that you're above the law, that you're above your own customer base, that you will hire someone accused of such deplorable actions. Deplorable. Let's not use that word. I'm a deplorable. Such disgusting actions, disgusting tweets, a disgusting mind. Like I said, you joke about what you know about, and he joked about pedophilia. I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching, and once again, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Have a great day.